me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. She say sadly, sadly, boy, you should've kept me when you had me. Babe, you the baddest. No, I wanna mount the shit, I'm like my daddy. No, I won't reply to shit, I let them bash me. Pick me up and put me where the trash and the niggas know what I do. I'm caught in my feelings, I'm standing on business, I didn't even know that was you. Hope you pray for my soul, cause we caught one or two, but we still gotta step on a few. And then she get to tripping and bringing up bitches whenever she get in the mood. I don't know who this bitch thinking she fool. Back the way you sent me, I'm broken and I'm empty. I know they wanna skin me, just pray that they don't end me. Now she gon' say that pussy all mine, call me on your downtime. I swear this shit get nugget, say you love me while it's still time. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. Throw me in. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. She say sadly, sadly, boy, you should've kept me when you had me. No, I wanna mount the shit, I'm like my daddy. No, I won't reply to shit, I let them bash me. Pick me up and put me where the trash and the niggas know what I do. I'm caught in my feelings, I'm standing on business, I didn't even know that was you. Hope you pray for my soul, cause we caught one or two, but we still gotta step on a few. And then she get to tripping and bringing up bitches whenever she get in the mood. I don't know who this bitch thinking she fool. Back the way you sent me, I'm broken and I'm empty. I know they wanna skin me, just pray that they don't end me. Now she gon' say that pussy all mine, call me on your downtime. I swear this shit get nugget, say you love me while it's still time. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. She say sadly, sadly, boy, you should've kept me when you had me. No, I wanna mount the shit, I'm like my daddy. No, I won't reply to shit, I let them bash me. Pick me up and put me where the trash me. Sadly, boy, you should've kept me when you had me. No, I wanna mount the shit, I'm like my daddy. No, I won't reply to shit, I let them bash me. Pick me up and put me where the trash. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. Throw me in a casket, light me up with matches, turn me into ashes. If I do what my dad did, say rip me out the plastic. Off his hands, I feel the saddest. Pop your shit, babe, you the baddest. Yes, I did grades on the fastest. watch me, don't watch what I do. Tell her bring a friend, I'll buy one too. Break a bitch hard and I'll buy one new. I was trying to keep track of that time I flew. You passing by and I apologize like what my manners. Now she know she a vibe, she won't see me slide. I dirty dance before. I'm ripping that bitch from the back and I'm gripping my strap so she know I'm a shotter. I'm thugging, I'm rugged, I'm constantly drugging. Just keep it from Jalen and Kaya. Break a bitch in, I break a bitch down. Bring that ass in, I lay that ass down. 10 out of 10, I ain't turning her down. Pick my heart right up off that ground. 30 them Perkins, she got in her purse. Please don't mind me, I'm just doing my dirt. She bend it over, I'm going to work. Drugs in my body, I'm going berserk. He drowning in sorrow, just look at the kid. I need some help to go fix what I did. He high for 10 and they thought it was H. I came back to you cause I thought it was safe. My brother got racks from a government scam. All he won't do is take care of his fam. He do anything for Miss Helen and Pam. If they want a verse, he gon' text him like Sam. And me having you made me feel like I won. Please tell these folks take these cuffs off my arm. I'm stepping and stomping on somebody's son. I promise that I'ma be home when I'm done. My reapers go sweep 'em, ain't leaving no trace. Pretty little bitch had her name on my face. She give me that pussy, I'm biting the bait. I catch that boy lacking, I'm cleaning his slate. She know I'm a dog, but I fuck like I'm Drake. I pass that hoe off the kid like I'm paid. I pull up on mic, get a line and a tape. Can you please forgive me? I made a mistake. Pretty. I put the pedal to metal, I'm all in my feelings, I'm thinking about all of my niggas. She come put that pussy right on me whenever I'm lonely, I'm in love with all of my bitches. She tell me you toxic, you probably got bodies, I say I'm a demon, but I'm not a killer. And it ain't no denying, they know I be sliding, leave footprints behind and they look like gorillas. Every time that I fuck her, I'm thinking I love her, like hold up, I'm tripping, it must be the same. If he talk out his top, I'ma open up shop, if I can't get to him, I'ma step on his man. Bitch, I'm hard like a rock and them Xannies, I pop guaranteed to fuck up if you give me a chance. I'm like bam, a shot of them niggas imposters, and she fuck me good and she did in advance. I'm in this bitch with my clique and we stepping on shit I can't help it, my foot getting stuck. I got a clique full of bitches that's pulling myself but don't love me, they just wanna fuck. When I tell you I love you, you don't say it back and that shit feeling like you put salt in the cut. And I told them bitches don't post me on Insta, protecting my image, protecting your feelings, protecting my people, I'm up against evil. I tell you I miss you and I wanna see you. I'm like tell bro you gon' go to the store, when you walk out the door I'ma pull up and meet. I pull up to the back and she look like a snack and I'm like babe you looking so good I can eat you. If he disrespect me you know I'ma catch him, you know I'ma stretch him, you know I'ma bleed him. I know that face why you look at me crooked. Tell me you love me and give me that pussy. I know that face why the fuck is you mad. I'm really not worth it, I'm just like my dad. Like I know that look when you did something bad. I'm calling you Henry, your name is not Flash. Like I know that look when you did something wrong. I don't wanna hear it, just take me back home. I put the pedal to metal, I'm all in my feelings, I'm thinking about all of my niggas. She come put that pussy right on me whenever I'm lonely, I'm in love with all of my bitches. She tell me you toxic, you probably got bodies, I say I'm a demon, but I'm not a killer. And it ain't no denying, they know I be sliding, leave footprints behind and they look like gorillas. Every time that I fuck her, I'm thinking I love her, like hold up, I'm tripping, it must be the same. If he talk out his top, I'ma open up shop, if I can't get to him, I'ma step on his man. Bitch, I'm hard like a rock and them Xannies, I pop guaranteed to fuck up if you give me a chance. I'm like bam, a shot of them niggas imposters, and she fuck me good and she did in advance. Protecting my people, I'm up against evil, I tell you I miss
Need some shit up off here. Man, damn, shut the mother freak up. that bitch come in like that. I ain't put no hook on it. Two more probably. Oh, done, huh? Fuck.
God did.
That shit crazy.
celebrating us. Okay. Y'all wanted me to play that Black Sheriff? All right, nah, I get it. Yo, so, real quick, I don't even know why this was like on my screen or whatever. It's like a weird thumbnail with like Adam. So I'm gonna start off a little scatter. Do the Brittany Renner shit. So, Brittany Renner is someone who I consider a friend. I do have to preface anything I'm going to say with saying that because even though she's a friend, I do have to be, honest as well. So anyway, apparently she did a live podcast, and I think the podcast is called The Danza Project. Okay, never heard of these guys, but look like, they got a little operation going on. They're doing their thing. And they got Brittany Renner on the podcast with Charleston White. Now, I haven't seen the whole thing. We've all seen like the viral moments of her dancing on Charleston White. But I'm going to try to see if I could watch and try to get some context to how things went left, right? Let me see if I can find it. Okay. And usually I could imagine, let me see, is it here? Where's all that dancing shit? All right, here we go.
PJ just got an amazing contract. How does that make you feel as a woman knowing that's your baby father? What is your first view on that?
Honestly, I want my child's father to win.
Exactly.
It's just what it is. And regardless of what people say, I believe.
By the way, you could tell she's definitely under the influence of alcohol. And I'm going to preface everything I'm going to also say. I'm going to exercise some grace. I'm going to be very honest, but I'm going to exercise some grace because I do know when people are under the influence of alcohol, shit go a little left. If anyone should know, that's me.
He deserves whatever he feels he's worthy of. So, whatever that contract looks like, that's what it looks like. And I didn't have a child. I had a second-degree tear. You know what that looks like?
I'm going to say
Hello?
say no. I'm going to say no for all of us.
Is everybody fucking listening?
Say no.
Hello?
Yeah, your
A
son.
second-degree tear? You know what that looks like?
I mean, that boy was that big when you had him.
He was, I think it was 8.1.5.
That means she had a big baby.
Almost 9 pounds, right?
Another NBA player.
Does that matter to you? Does that matter to you? Who had such a motherfucking opinion about me?
Wait,
Does that
time out.
matter?
It's group. My opinion changed, but
Hold
yeah,
on! Answer the motherfucking question.
no. No, it didn't initially. No, hell no.
Okay, I had a second-degree tear. That means they sewed me up.
Yeah, okay.
Right. You know what that means? That means I love that motherfucker. My pussy was fucking split open for him.
Right.
You understand that? You lost 9 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay?
Gratefully, I had a 5-pound baby.
Good for you.
Yes,
My
yes.
baby was almost 9 pounds.
Big boy.
Okay?
Yeah.
And that's just what it is. All right?
No, I wanted to say that because I think it is important. A lot of people do
What's important?
that. You do wish well for them.
Most.
Here's the thing. Let me just tell you, you and every one of the motherfuckers that are commenting, she's doing too much. She
Fuck 'em.
At the end of the day, this pussy had a second-degree tear. Do you know what that means?
You just taught us.
Ripped.
What is it? Thank you, Charleston.
Ripped open.
Ripped.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, boy had a head like his daddy.
Damn.
Yeah. Boy had a head like his daddy.
Yo, Chips Ahoy.
All right.
Hold on.
So, A ripped fucking vagina. Let me hold on.
Say it again. Say it again. For the people in the back.
Let me tell you something. 50 pounds. Do you hear what I'm saying?
That boy born 50 pounds?
No, you gained.
I gained 50 pounds.
Oh, shit.
Charleston, 50 pounds. That's just somebody, I'm just whatever. It's about money. Let me tell you something. I can't be bought.
Hello.
That's what all these people in the chat can't seem to understand. They think I can be bought. They think that it's just about money. It's just whatever. It's the highest bidder. I believe in true love.
Hello.
I heard her say that. But you
I
know, we
said it
be thinking-
100 fucking times.
Hey, listen.
Hello!
Hey, listen, now listen.
Listen to what I'm fucking saying. Shut the fuck up when a real bitch is talking.
Okay.
Shut up.
Okay.
Get
Shut
the
the
room.
fuck up.
Take the room.
Here we
Shut
go.
up. Shut the fuck up.
Yes, ma'am. Here we go.
Because I'm a real fucking bitch. You hear what I'm saying?
Talk.
And I care. And I'm a hopeful romantic. But I can't control. At the end of the day, I try to force something that wasn't mine. That wasn't my person. And that's okay. He's sitting over there, motherfucker.
That's a lot of hurt, bro. Yeah, I love Brittany. Brittany's been to my house. I respect her. I think she's an amazing person. I love how real, raw, and authentic she is. I do think she's still hurt. And I think let me also speak just widely too. I think her mentioning the fact that she has like she like whatever, the second degree tear or whatever, is kind of letting you know, bro, she kind of put a lot on the line. And the only ironic part is that I think she painted herself, or she took this gold digger image. But wait, let me think about what I'm saying. I'm being a little bit careful. Relax. Unfortunately, I think Brittany's one of the people who the grass is green on the other side, but it ain't green on the other side. I ain't say that nigga PJ Washington wasn't a cheater. He wasn't probably, hopefully not like crazy abusive or abusive really at all, but I ain't saying he wasn't all that. But I think in the back of Brittany's mind, she looks at PJ Washington and says, I pushed this kid out of my fucking pussy. I got ripped open for this. I made these sacrifices. And there's another bitch enjoying that shit. I don't care how, this is not calling her a gold digger. I don't care how she tries to make it, oh, that's not my person. No, but you made the sacrifices and another bitch is eating the cake. And I do think she thinks she's thinking about it now, because after she's left him, women always say, oh, I'm going to find the guy who's going to treat me right. Only to find out that all of the guys, especially that you want, are treating you the same. Probably even worse. Because Brittany now, on the sexual marketplace, or even in the dating marketplace, dudes are less likely to wife you up. They don't want to be in a relationship with you. They definitely want to fuck. So everything you were thinking that was so bad about the dude that you left, and you're saying the grass is greener, I'm going to find a guy who's definitely not going to cheat and definitely going to do this. You went out there and everybody's treating you marginally worse. They're giving you nothing or way less than he was giving you. He gave you the castle. And it's not that you could be bought, but this is an important lesson in life that we all have to learn. Life ain't perfect. And God never made men or women to have a perfect life, but we have to choose the best deal. It's deal or no deal. Because if she dates a rapper now, he's still going to cheat on her. He ain't going to take her serious because she got a kid and she got to run back and forth to go bring the kid to her father. She's now a baby mom. Again, a lot of women start dating on this idealistic approach, only for life to humble them and let them know the grass ain't greener. There ain't no Prince Charming. There ain't no guy who's gonna, oh, okay, let me do exact the opposite. And usually if they do find it, it's for a while, then they realize it was a fraud. So when the questions get asked, I do believe it's triggering. And I don't know if she's never said it to me, and we have real conversations, even off camera. I personally do believe, again, not that she's jealous, not that she's like, oh, shit, I'm fucked up or I need money. I don't think none of that. But when she mentions her sacrifices, that she sacrificed for that man and in that relationship, she says, I sacrificed it because I also wanted everything else too. It's like when you sacrifice not eating that piece of cake, which I never do, you're knowing the reward is you're gonna, like, your abs gonna start to show at a certain point. You sacrifice your time by going to the gym. You know you sacrifice something knowing there's gonna be some reward. She made the sacrifice and there is no reward. Now, granted, let me also say that the child is a reward for her. Right? Like, she has a beautiful child, great. But it is triggering when people or anyone brings up, yo, you know your baby father giving everything that you wanted to another girl, right? It's fucking triggering. Because you did all the work. Somebody said the reward is child support. Well, here's the reality. I think she said it before in a public interview. She's only getting paid like $3,000 or $4,000. Like this whole thing where she was supposedly getting like millions, she's not getting that. She's getting paid like $3,000 or $4,000 a month. That's it. That is it. So I do think there's a lot of conflict there where she's remembering the times where what is happiness for her? And this is why when I had her on the show, even when Fresh and Fit, even I talked to her directly on the podcast by myself, I said, if you are so big on this whole thing about infidelity and some of the things that come with the life of having a guy who is a rich and famous, younger celebrity basketball player, and also all these conversations about her reality.
No, seriously, yo, come on.
Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to hit that nigga. Because you sitting over here laughing.
Shit.
I'm sorry. You ever felt real love to where you have a motherfucking second-degree tear? Hello?
Wait. He didn't mean it.
Hello?
He didn't mean it.
Shit.
Hello? You don't know what it's fucking like.
Oh, shit.
I'm sorry. I meant to hit this nigga.
Wrong guy.
Let me tell you
Wrong guy,
something.
champ. Wrong guy,
Shut the
champ.
fuck up. This right here is about to go. Let me tell you something.
We good.
Shut up
We good,
when
we
I'm
good.
fucking talking.
No, seriously, yo, come on.
Yo, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. I meant to hit that nigga. Because you sitting over here laughing.
Chill.
Let me also add this. One thing I love about Brittany is because she's a little bit like me. No, and not mean we're alcoholics. Because her pain and trauma is dealt with through the public. You see it. My pain and my trauma. I said this about the scissor shit. I said it. I said, listen, I absorb a lot of hate. People put hate to me. But you see, when I unleash it, I feel so good because I soaked up all the hate people gave to me. Now I'm going to make sure your day is fucked up. And yeah, I'm very honest about that. I kind of use this as therapy. Use it to get my thoughts out, get shit off my chest. And I do think Brittany's just entire life has been so open and she's had to deal with so many stuff publicly that I do have some respect for that. I do have some respect for that. Now, granted, in situations like this, does she look classy and does she look, like super, womanly or like, respectful or whatever? No. But I do respect that she always lets it all hang.
Relax.
I ain't chilling.
Relax.
Because at the end of the day, it ain't your pussy. Hey, listen, I hear you.
Nah, that ain't cool, lady. For real, I'm not part of this.
Hey, listen, that's fine. But guess what? You protecting him is what it is. Is it not? Is it not? Is it not?
She hit the wrong nigga,
Hey,
champ.
don't be sitting over there laughing.
I'm not here to
Let me tell you, I ain't talking to you. I ain't talking to him right here. I ain't talking
about.
Then bat me in my
Apologies,
shit then.
Champ, she cool.
Bat me in my shit.
Apologies, champ.
Bat me in my shit.
I don't hit women, yo.
That all right? Then shut the
Shannon
fuck
Briggs
up.
right here. Trip it out. We're good. We're good.
Apologies, champ.
At the end of the day,
Lady, for real.
all right, I don't give a fuck you talking about lady. I don't care. At the end of the day, nobody knows what I went through. Nobody knows what I'm going through. So nobody, you, him, whoever the fuck, you don't get to sit here and talk about shit.
My mother, this drunk bitch is playing herself.
Ain't nobody drunk bitch talking about nothing.
We family
What's
here.
up?
We family here.
What's up?
We family here.
What's up?
She's not off of perky. It's alcohol, bro. It's alcohol. It's alcohol. That's what it is. It's alcohol. I know it's alcohol because I talked to her the next morning and she was fucking still drunk at the airport. You know? It's alcohol. Like, I know y'all want to assume everybody's taking these weird substances. It's alcohol, bro. Like, why would y'all think it's something else? Bro, there's different types of drunk. Yo, she's drunk and getting upset because here's the thing about Britney too. I think Britney's a little bit defensive. She always feels like people are making fun of her trauma, right? Like making fun of, like, yo, how do you feel that PJ Washington's getting mad bread and you're here with us? Like, and damn, she probably was like, what the fuck? I don't know if you know people like that who always feel when they're drunk, they feel like someone's always trying to play them. Do you know anybody like that? That when they're drunk, any comment comes off to them like, wait, is he trying to be smart? Wait, is he trying to be smart? Does anybody know people like that? I know a lot of people like that.
Champ, no,
I ain't talking about nothing.
We all right, champ. We all
I
right,
ain't talking about
champ.
nothing.
We family.
This is Charleston's people, not mine.
She all right,
This
champ.
Charleston's
She all right,
people.
champ.
No, we family. We
He
family.
say you all right.
I ain't no fucking security, bitch.
I don't give a fuck what you talking
Come on,
about.
champ.
Bat me in my
champ.
shit then.
It's all good.
Bat me in my shit then.
Come on.
Then shut the fuck up.
Chill.
Yeah,
Let's
but
relax.
hit your motherfucking buzzer, bitch.
All right, let's reset the room. Let's reset the room.
It is what it
guys.
is.
Let's reset the room.
It
guys.
is what it is.
Everybody cool, guys. Everybody cool.
It is what it is.
All right.
The Nicki Minaj. We family here, guys.
Okay, I'm gonna also say this, and this is also me knowing Britney, and you know I say this with the utmost of love. I think also Britney, you know, I think a few years ago Britney was just like the one of the epitomes of just beauty, and she was sought after by so many people and like shit, like she was like, oh, the bad bitch that, you know, was getting a quick name. I remember when 6ix9ine was blowing up. I remember she was just like, oh shit, Britney Renner, right? And I do believe there's a little bit of conflict that I believe a lot of women go through sometimes, especially women in the public light these days. There was a time that I think people assumed that she would be following the route of Tiana Trump. And I think there might be a conflict of, you know, yeah, she talks about her sexual escapades, but she ain't on OnlyFans. She's not busting it wide open and she ain't showing her titties. Which, by the way, if she did, she could have gotten really fucking rich, but she's been trying to still operate like in that realm. And I think a lot of women go through this of, well, if I do that, I lose my wifely qualities. And basically they're trying to be in the other realm of, oh, I'm not the OnlyFans chick, but then they end up later on not married or not in the situation that those qualifications would have probably helped them to get. And I think she probably I think even now she probably is thinking like, maybe I should have went full whore. You know what I mean? Like full whore mode. You know what I mean? Because I ain't gonna lie, if she had went full whore mode, got on OnlyFans early one time, like she would have been done made like good $10, $20 million, right? I think that's a conflict. She got morals, but sometimes, I think that's conflicting. It's like, damn, none of y'all taking me serious, even though I'm still not out here showing my pussy. Y'all not taking me serious. Y'all looking at me like this. Shit, maybe I should do that, but damn, I ain't do it now, and I still want a husband. Yeah, I think that's conflict.
Play. All right, let's relax. Let's reset the room for a second.
Nah, don't reset. Good.
Okay, there's some more videos. It's a video of even her dancing on Charleston. Let's see. I don't even know if I can find it.
And I'm
The whole just growing up.
Ma'am, no ma'am.
he having a kid.
It's so funny about
This star, it'll take.
I'm gonna watch the whole podcast.
Let me.
Maybe it's in the live. I'm gonna watch the whole podcast because I'm pretty sure in the whole podcast, like, they have some good discussion, but obviously what we see are just these like crazy moments.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
One woman can completely satisfy all of a man's needs. That's why some men watch porn. That's why they go to the strip club.
All right, let me see if I can find. Where the fuck is it? No, I'm looking for the longer shit.
down mode. All right, that nigga ain't hear shit. No, this is my touch up.
From just looks alone.
At some point, and I just
The fuck? I can't find it. Anyway, I'll just use the short.
It's uncomfortable to be wet.
is it?
Yeah.
I've never been wet before, but yeah, I'm sure it's uncomfortable to be wet.
You know, moist is one thing, but wet is just another. It ain't what we shooting for. You know what I mean?
You ain't hear what?
Isn't that?
Miss Ma'am.
No.
No,
Miss
come on,
Ma'am.
please. Come on, man, please.
No.
Come on,
I
man,
need you
please.
to need you to be kind and respectful to my guests. Where that pig poker at, man? Go ahead.
That nigga said, where that pig poker at?
Go ahead and get the pig poker out.
Yeah, and I'll comment on this. And maybe these are just unfair standards that we just hold women to. But I guarantee when PJ Washington seen this video right here, I guarantee he said, yo, I made the right choice. Because my girl would never be doing that. You know what I mean? It's like one of those type of things. And obviously she's lit. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, I don't know. I think Britney's still trying to find herself, man. And find her happiness, and she's been through trauma.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Oh shit! She's splashing with water.
That nigga
I didn't do
said,
nothing for that.
wait a minute.
Wait a minute, Miss Runner, Miss Runner, Miss.
It's uncomfortable.
Oh, she poured it on Charleston too.
When we thought she couldn't stoop any lower.
Damn. Now I fuck with Britney. Actually, I gotta hit Britney back today. I think Britney might be coming to our show on the 10th. I'm gonna fly her out here. Yeah, I like Britney though. I like her.
So I want to hear the dope side of
Okay.
And white
Yeah,
and Asian till they love it.
yeah, Jews too.
Let me see. I want to see if Charleston has spoke about it. He probably did. Let's see what he said.
Charles Walker. Before that, they was talking about Charleston White hit a nigga in the pig poker. Before that, they were talking about Charleston White Mason nigga. Before that, they were saying Charleston White Aiden Ross. Before that, they were saying Charleston White diss Bronny Jane. Before that, Charleston White said he loved Hitler. Man, Charleston White is just taking over the motherfucking headline, man. Charleston White is just taking over the motherfucking headline, man. Yeah. The nigga just taking over the motherfucking headline. But say, man, since everybody got something to say, say by me and Brittany Renner, say that's what pimping do, man. I'm just gonna tell y'all that's what pimping do, man. You niggas go up in a strip club and let them motherfucking drunk ass stripper hoe give you lap dancing, nigga. You nigga get them whole money, nigga. Say, man, when the broad chews up, man, say, man, I'm telling you, man, that's just what they do when real pimping get in the room, man. They don't know how to act, man. So don't take it easy on them, man. When you polarize brothers, he wasn't bad. Boy, when Michael Jackson got
You have to realize ain't nothing motherfucking perfect. And also, don't trick yourself out of your position to downgrade. The goal is to is going through it. This was the most egregious video I've seen. And I'm going to stop short from blaming this young woman because it's still a child. And I also do know this is a private and family matter. And here's the thing. When it comes to like family matters, and I always tell people, like, even be careful about jumping in between relationships between either siblings or even couples, because what ends up happening, they're going to make up. Like, these temporary emotions usually go away because there's a stronger bond. And what you say and what you do is why they're going to dislike you and team up against you to kill you later on. We've seen it in the case where Rick Ross tried to defend Lil Wayne, quote unquote, against Birdman. Birdman still fucking hates his guts, right? Lil Wayne is still calling Birdman daddy, and they're so cool, right? So again, you try to defend one person who you thought was gonna take an advantage, and at the end of the day, he squashed the beef with the nigga you were defending him against, and you're still beef with the guy that you were defending him against. So you got to watch out for some of these relationships when you know they're inevitably gonna get back, or they're gonna be back to cool. However, this was crazy, and this is why, like, you know, I think social media empowers any stupid thought or any like these random, you know, if you're not thinking that as I get older and I'm trying to like have kids eventually, right? Bro, I don't want no daughter, bro. By the time I have kids, hopefully I can pick it on the computer. I don't want no goddamn daughter. And the reason why is that the women these days, the young women these days, are being mind programmed by such a negative, anti-family, anti-purity, just idiotic mindset that anytime you hear them open their mouths, they're spewing some idiocy that just kind of reaffirms why reality TV, all these other things that are so influential, are literally just draining society of any type of morals, any type of IQ, and anything else. Boosie's daughter, and again, I'm still excusing her because she's a teen. She, in a fit of rage going against Boosie, basically said she would rather have a father that was a trapper than she would have a father that was a rich celebrity, because she doesn't enjoy that. She wants a father who was probably breaking the law. Now, granted, most of the issues she's having with Boosie is because Boosie was incarcerated when she was growing up. She talks about him not being there. She talks about how he wasn't there and how he was on death row and this, that, and third. Why was that happening? Boosie was involved in a life, even if he was found innocent or whatever these charges, he was involved in a street life that took him away from his family. Yet, even though she is like, you know, obviously a product of all that trauma, she's basically saying she would want to do it again. She said the father that she would love is the trapper, not the rich famous guy taking care of her. Listen to this shit.
Like y'all want me to have loyalty for this nigga he don't even have for me. That's not me. I'm sorry, that's not me. I don't care how much money he got. I don't care how big he get. I don't care how low he get. I don't want to be a part of that nigga life. I'm glad I don't gotta call a nigga my daddy no more. He's a bitch. Like, for real. Like, I'm glad. Anybody that know me knows. When that conversation came up, oh, do you like being the daughter of a person that's famous? I always said that it was aggravating. I'd rather have I never said I'd rather have a regular, but I said I'd rather have a dad that's trapping or something. Like, don't get me. I'm thankful, but it's just like, it's annoying. Like y'all want.
Fellas, we're living in a lost society, man. This is how the future mothers, the future queens, this is their mentality. I know you might just excuse me. Well, this is a upset kid ranting, but this is the mentality of a lot of Black America. She said something that was very consistent with what I hear a lot from a lot of women. No one wants a regular guy that works hard, goes to a regular job, doesn't break the law, pays his taxes, and maybe just doesn't make more than 50, 60. Nobody wants that. They don't want that in the mate, and they don't want that to be their daddy. They either want celebrities or they want drug dealers. It's all about the fast life. So even hearing her saying that, yeah, she don't want a regular daddy, but she definitely want like a nigga who trapping. I'm like, Jesus Christ, this is horrible. Hey, God bless them, and I hope they figure out some of their family issues. You know, I was making a point last night because I seen even some people was like, yo, damn, like, yo, act like this is family. Why'd you even post it? Well, Boosie's someone who's super open, and by the way, Boosie's exploiting some of these issues, whether the music video, he's talking about it in interviews, and that's what I was talking about even the Vlad TV interviews. I'm like, I'm wondering if Boosie's going to get to a point, by the way, this is no slick hate, no nothing. I'm wondering if he's going to get to a point where he realizes his Vlad TV interviews are so popular, he might have to tone it down, because anytime he speaks on somebody or he speaks to a situation, it then usually comes back around where he's either having to live on that hill or die on that hill, actually, in terms of not for him. Anyway, yeah, so I think I played this last night, though. Boosie responds to his daughter. He said a few things that was kind of really interesting.
Con artist, bro. Straight con artist. I don't want to see his interview. I don't fuck with him. I don't fuck with his children. We don't fuck with them, bro.
I think he's talking about like his brother or something like that.
I'm gonna black.
Now, he says...
I told her that a couple times.
He's talking about his daughter, because apparently...
Fucking right, I told her that.
So his daughter put out this video of Boosie being on the phone with her mom, and Boosie was threatening the mom, right? And yeah, I ain't gonna lie, Boosie was talking crazy. Like, Boosie was talking about inflicting violence, putting a bag on people. Like, he was talking like a real street nigga. Obviously, is that, like, regardless of how ungrateful the daughter is that something we fucking are saying, this is how you deal with your kid? No, but there has to be some type of, I don't want to say law and order, but there has to be some type of respect for authority, right? Do I think that Boosie's going to put a bag on? Actually, I don't know. Boosie, I have no fucking idea. Regardless, I don't really agree with that part, but that's what she played. And Boosie's now responding to it, basically saying, yeah, of course I told him I'll fuck him up, right? And now he's explaining why he said it.
A couple times. Yep. I did it, yep.
I did it.
Yep. She was embarrassing the fam. I mean, she was giving her body away at football games in the bathroom, man. I mean.
That's my biggest fear, man. Having a daughter who I love so much go out in the streets and devalue herself, that she is the neighborhood cum rag. That she's now looking for validation from men who are just looking to get a nut off. That, like, that, and even as Boosie talks, I could see, like, but he's hurt a little bit. And I do think, you know, I've heard him in other settings admit that even when he was talking about his son, he was just like, yo, he wasn't there a lot, and he knows that a lot of things happening now. He even said it for his son, kind of, because his son is kind of on some street shit too. And people are like, yo, Boosie, you're rich. It's like T.I.'s son, like, why your son's street? And he's like he's admitted a lot that, yo, he kind of fucked up because when he wasn't there, that's why his son grew up like that. And he missed a part of his son growing up. But the same thing with his daughter. he probably has regrets like, damn, if I was around, maybe I could have showed her the love that she needed or been there to make sure that these things ain't happening. But now she's a little bit older, and he's hearing that niggas is fucking his daughter in the bathroom at football games. Holy.
Going to my son's football games, having sex in the bathroom with boys. I mean, I probably told her more than that. Shit.
You look hurt.
That's the kind of dad I am.
Skip to
Yo.
Okay. Yeah, he said some other stuff about it, but he was talking about like the baby moms. He also admits in a weird way that the mother of his daughter, him and his homeboy had a train with.
Mama let 19-year-old boys stay with a 14-year-old.
He's talking about the baby mama. By the way, that for anybody in high school in here, or anybody who just graduated high school or in college, the biggest smuts, like anytime I talk to like, you know, a girl, you can find out how long they've been smutting. If they used to be fucking at football games, those are the biggest smuts. The biggest smuts fuck during football game and in stairwells. If they were doing those behaviors in high school, they're smut for life. They're usually gonna have multiple kids by early 20s, if not 20. And literally, they're just a neighborhood. You know, because you saw women like that when you were in that situation, that you're hoping that your daughter ain't that person. So it breaks his heart. His daughter is that. Everybody knows in high school, one in the chat, if you know that one girl from your high school who was sucking at least 5 niggas off every football game under the bleachers. There's always that one chick, and I don't know, like usually it ain't even the bathroom, it's the bleachers. For some reason, the bleachers and sucking niggas off go together. You always hope that ain't your sister, and obviously as you get older, your daughter. Boosie, listen, no matter if Boosie's driving in an $800,000 car, he could have $1 million on his neck. He could have an estate that's worth tens of millions. He's done amazing things in his life. There's nothing that could ease that pain of knowing that your daughter is thotting in the streets, bro.
I probably said more than that shit. 15-year-old man stay with a 14, smokes weed with a 15-year-old daughter. They just mad right now because I said some truthful things about her mother. They mad. Everything I said was the truth.
Oh yeah, he said that shit about the train on the record, and I think he reiterated it like one of these things too.
Ask her. Tell her, ask her mama, did she do it?
See?
I told not one lie, not one. One thing I ain't gonna do is lie. I told not one lie. What I said her mama did, she did. Ask her. Tell her, ask her mama, did she do it?
Now, we also have to be in the space of accountability. Boosie is dead wrong for having a child with the woman you ran a train with. Like, Boosie, what did you think the possible outcome was?
Shit.
So let's not sit here, though. We're not going to sit here and just blame the child or saying the baby mama just want money. Boosie, if you're running a train on a woman with your partner, that ain't supposed to be the woman you